distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Hobart Hurricanes, welcome to the Grand on Princess for what promises to be a sensational night of entertainment. We've got Damien Wright, the coach, Simon Helmut, the vice-captain, Rhett Lockyer, the assistant coach. Sorry, mate.
We made a few changes.
I did. There's my first blue for the night. Rhett Lockyer, Tim Payne, the captain, Darren Sammy, Clive Rose, the local boy from the DDCA, Sean Tate, Ben Dunk, and must be remiss of me, the one and only legend of Sri Lankan cricket, Kumar Sangakkara. Please welcome the Hobart Hurricanes.
Now, this early idea has manifested into what we have here tonight, and there's been a lot of planning and also time and dedication that's gone into it, and I just want to thank a few people for their contribution for tonight, and particularly Johan sitting down here at the front. Johan has put in a tremendous amount of his time and hours, and with his committee have come up with an idea that we had and turned it into tonight. So Johan, thank you very much to you and your committee. So we hope this is the start of a lifelong passion that you develop for our team, the Hurricanes, and we'll continue to bring great players to you like Kumar and Darren and all of our local champions. So we hope that even though we're in Melbourne Stars territory, and Keith bleeds green apparently up here, so he's I think after a few beers he might show you his Melbourne Stars tattoo. Is that correct? Yeah. But look, it is a bit of a unique initiative for a team to have a dinner like this, or even an event in somewhere that isn't their own heartland. So we actually do thank the Melbourne Stars for almost allowing us to do this. Yeah, we hope that you do have a great night tonight. Enjoy yourselves. I'm sure you'll have the opportunity to have a chat to some of the players, ask them questions. They love photos. Get in close. Ruffle Tim Payne's hair, he loves that as well. So look, have a great night. Thank you once again, and hopefully it's a Hurricanes win tomorrow. Thank you.
Without any further ado, I'd like to invite the coach, Damien Wright, assistant coach Simon Helmut, and the fielding coach, Rhett Lockyer, up on stage. Thanks, guys. Come on. Now, Simon, as a player yourself, me personally, I think you were well before your time.
Very good player, yep.
Very good player. Right. Didn't get the opportunities you deserved.
I was very unlucky, Keith.
You were? I
was very unlucky. Any balls in my body just gave a bit too much room. A bit like Jurinder Sandhu. See him the other night? Exactly the same as me. Keep going.
But he was a swashbuckling opening batsman, but most of the time they were telling him, hey, you've got to play the ball on the ground, and restricted him. He was well before his time, probably
Thanks, Keith.
25, 30 years.
Maybe 15.
15?
I'm younger than you. Yep.
You are. Could you give us a bit of an insight into when it starts, who's involved, and what it takes?
Yeah, look, it's one of the biggest challenges you have, really, as putting a quality list together. As you said before, Keith, there's 8 teams that compete in this Big Bash, and it's everybody's sort of chasing the very best players and things like that. And I guess one of the traits that we've tried to do, and we've done it really, really well and been successful at, is just getting good characters. And I think when you're putting a team together, it's really important to make sure that yep, they've got talent. That's a given thing that you need and you want in your team. But it's about having really good people, and we're very lucky. And I think our 2 overseas are a prime example of that. They're wonderful cricketers, but also just fantastic people, and that's important because they come into the. Oh, thank you.
had the pressures of being, I guess, skipper for you, especially with a side that boasts 3 international skippers, Sangakkara, George Bailey and Darren himself. How are you feeling with all that?
Yeah, it's hard. They're all know-it-alls. So Kumar in particular, those who know him, is very bossy.
Yep.
Darren never stops talking. And George, I think he's still got a bit of a chip on his shoulder about the Aussie 2020 stuff. So it's been difficult. They're a rowdy lot. But no, seriously, it's actually pretty easy. We've obviously got, as you said, they're 3 international captains. We've got a number of other guys who have played international cricket, 2020 cricket in the IPL. So it's a pretty easy job.
How's your time at the Hurricanes, and what do you think of the standard of the competition?
My time in Hobart or just the Hurricanes?
Hurricanes? Not that good? Oh.
It's the best, to be honest. I look forward, first of all, when I left Hobart last year, I had a pizza at Cargo, and I waited a whole year to come back just to have one pizza. But on the cricket side of things, you see us play on the field, and the camaraderie is even better off the field.
When I was 19, I qualified to go to university in Colombo. So I went to Colombo to start my university career, but I had to wait 2 years to actually enter because, again, of university closures.
Yep.
And that was probably the luckiest thing, that happened to me, because I spent those 2 years playing club cricket, and I don't know, for some reason I actually started batting well at that point. And here I am. Here I am. Yeah, here I am.
Things happen for a reason. You just don't know at the right time.
Yeah, you never know.
I was going to ask you about your fond memories of the MCG. You scored your 10,000th Test run there. Can you walk us through that day and how you felt?
Yeah, I've actually scored both of those 10,000 run landmarks in one day, and Test cricket were in Australia. One was at, I think, Sydney.
Right.
And the Test match at the MCG. It was, it was. You always, when I was young and I got into the Sri Lankan side, I always had in my mind, you've got to score 20 Test hundreds to be actually worth your salt, to be taken seriously as a Test cricketer.
Yep.
Then when I actually got there, then I had to move my goals further and further away. But 10,000 runs is, as a batsman, that's what you want to get. You want to actually sit with the people who've got those runs. Yep. And I've been very privileged to have a good career. I've been very privileged to have scored those runs. And I've been very privileged to play with a lot of amazing cricketers along the way who've inspired me. There's Ravi Ratnayaka sitting over there. There's Mr. Asanka Gurusinghe over there. Heroes of Sri Lankan cricket who I grew up watching and inspired kids like me. So what they've done have really inspired me to really set goals and targets, and been fortunate enough to achieve what I have.
I would like to thank all the players, Kumar Sangakkara, Tim Payne, Darren Sammy, Ben Dunk, Sean Tate, the head coach and operations Damien Wright, Simon Helmet and Red. My close associates from Hobart Hurricanes management, Michael Roberts, Chris Rawson and Alex Kingston, for the great support